How crazy was the Herb block? Where did that rank in like defensive plays you've seen Herb make?
That might have been the greatest defensive play I've ever seen Herb do, just because who he did it to. Paul George. Paul George's an elite shot maker, elite player, and he knows how to get his shot off and knows when somebody can block it. So he must have felt like he had a clean look. So for Herb to get there, I was just like, wow. I didn't run in transition. I didn't do nothing. I was just in shock. Like, he really got that.
Yeah, Trey mentioned, like I think the fourth quarter, he was like, I got Kawhi. And then he said, you told him, let me get Kawhi. Just for you, why do you feel like you really, took a bunch of pride defensively in this game and were able to defend at a really high level?
I got a lot of respect for the players they have over there. And in a moment like that, I felt like I was the better matchup defensively. And coach, our defensive coach JC said, "Nah, you match up with Kawhi." So I said, "I got you." So I think we had a mix-up on the matchup the play before. So Trey was looking around and said, "Nah, I got him." That's all that was.
You feel like over the past few weeks you're making a bigger impact on that end, just what you're doing, whether the blocks or one-on-one, staying in front of dudes?
Gotta ask my coaches, see what they say. I don't want to say yeah, and then they even show some film like, I don't know about that.
And then with about 3 minutes left, Willie went to that lineup that y'all used in New York with you at the point, the three wings, and then Larry at the 5. What did you like about just the way y'all executed with that group, during some of the bigger possessions?
The ball movement. The ball didn't stand still. We had great ball movement and allowed us to get big shots and easy layups.
And just, since you've been here, how much have you seen Willie kind of grow as a coach and just his willingness to try stuff like that or just do something unconventional, knowing the depth y'all have and just being like, hey, I'm going to just throw this group out there and see what it looks like?
I think he just trusts us. We trust him. So in moments like that, when he puts a lineup out there like that, we don't throw up any question marks. It's, all right, we about to do this. This is the group that's about to do it. And like you said, we went out there and we executed.
Hey, Zion, there was a moment when you made a floater and then you got pretty excited. I think you said, they can't guard me. I don't want to put words in your mouth, but what's it kind of like when you get going like that?
It's one of those things where I'm just getting myself riled up. Just saying whatever I can say to myself, like whether it's they can't guard me or come on, Z, like get to it. I just kind of try to force myself into that zone, and it worked out for me.
And then at the end of the third quarter, can you kind of talk us through that play when you scored with, there was like 3 seconds left and you thought you were going to shoot a jumper and you got all the way to the basketball?
So me and my stepdad actually work on that drill all the time, especially a lot during the off season, where it's like less than 4 seconds and you got to get down the court. So every dribble, like every step matter, and you got to pick your spots wisely. So when I looked up and saw it was like 3.5, all I said was, Murph. He got it and saw the gaps because nobody wants to foul at the end of the quarter, so I kind of figured everybody would kind of reach or go for a block, but not really. And when I got to it, first thing I thought of was, I'll work on that.
We saw you diving on the floor. Really, I think there might have been, 5, 10 roars out of you tonight. You were really also pumping up your teammates. Did this game mean a little bit more to you?
It's just getting to that part of the season. Just kind of letting my teammates know I'm here. I'm with y'all. Whether it's diving on the floor, defense, passing, scoring, just letting them know, I'm with y'all.
We've all often talked about clutch minutes kind of being a problem. And to Will's question earlier, do you feel like today was like a step in the right direction? I think it was a 4-point game with 6 minutes left, and you guys really closed out strong on both ends.
Absolutely. That's definitely been an area of struggle for us. So for us to execute the way we did today was real big.
The Clippers coach had very high praise for your performance in the third going into the fourth. With the intensity of this game, did you feel anything in your game or the energy shift?
I was just able to get to my spots. The plays coach was calling, the screens my teammates were setting, and our defense especially, just trying to get stops and go. And We executed. That was the big thing for us. We executed.
Hey, Zion, I say this prefacing not trying to get you fined or anything, just trying to talk about, the reality that you're obviously a unique size basketball player, trying to adjust to the officiating, the way the game is played, the way things are being called. How do you do that? How have you navigated that over the course of your NBA career, especially when teams put specific guys in their lineup just to try and defend you?
Just talking to my vets, and then whenever we play teams with guys that's been in the league like a long time, I'll ask for their advice on how can they draw fouls, what the refs look for, because with the refs, it be happening so fast that the questions I want to ask, I don't have time to ask it because the game is still going. So the best I can do with that is just keep asking for advice.
And how do you communicate with the officials in the moments that you do have the time?
My whole thing is what did they see? And if it was a foul, why was it a foul? And if it wasn't, then why wasn't it? Like, I was off balance? Did I go into the defender? Like, just trying to get quick answers.
And T. Lou mentioned after the game that y'all were going that play kind of over and over again where Larry would set the screen on the right side and y'all kind of had that whole side to yourself. He was like, they kept doing it over and over and we really couldn't find the answer. Do you kind of enjoy that feeling when the defense kind of throws their hands up and they're like, we really can't figure out what to do with this dude? They're running the same thing over and over. We can't figure it out.
I think any player would enjoy that feeling, but just got to execute. Because, the play could work, but if you can't score on the possession, then it was almost pointless. Because a team like that, if you don't score, they capitalize. So, like I said, just kind of go back to us as a team executing, and I think that was the right step in the right direction.
So what do you think about the environment tonight?
It's the crib. We didn't play too well for them the game before, so come out here and have the energy that we had and the energy that they brought. It was great.